Now again, this is one that I don't listen to a lot anymore. This was more back in my late teens and 20s. I got into classical music, and the main reason I did was because I like to write. But and I like to listen to music, I like to write and listen to music, but if I'm listening to music with lyrics, it really affects my writing negatively. So I started listening to classical music as background music, and then I really started enjoying it. When I lived out in California, I lived with my sister for several months, and I had it all on cassette tape back then. I would put in a tape and we'd listen to Mozart or Beethoven or whatever I had with me, and have our evening meal, and then we would drink wine. It was very posh. Now I listen to the Pogues and sit on the front porch and guzzle beer and fall off the lawn chair. But I had a lot of stuff. I didn't pull out everything, but some Mozart. I was more into Beethoven than anything else. Um, I also had some Bach. I cannot find my Bach, but I had Bach pipe organ featuring the fugue in D minor, and I had one harpsichord for 2, 3, and 4 harpsichords that I listened to all the time. This isn't really classical music, I don't suppose. I don't know how you would classify it except for what it is, Gregorian chant. I think people might be surprised that I listen to Gregorian chant. This one I really haven't listened to in a long time. There was a phase in my life where I was trying to develop a mood and some kind of spiritual epiphany, and I would play Gregorian chant, that kind of stuff. Never really worked. I got that live Nico record for Record Store Day this year, and that came a lot closer than the Gregorian chant. Another genre that I don't listen to much anymore, but I did go through a phase where I listened to it a lot. I liked bluegrass music, certain bluegrass music. And Red Smiley, I think he does a version. Oh, Red Smiley, on this one he does Working on a Building, which Cowboy Junkies did later. In the Pines is on here. You know, all these songs that other artists did later. Just some great stuff on there. Just some bluegrass stuff. The other one I'm going to mention, and this is kind of a long one, I'm just putting it under the country genre. So this is the country genre. I don't know if people would be surprised. I like older country stuff, but maybe you would be surprised. I don't know. I really like Patsy Cline. Of course, Hank Williams Sr. Got lots of Hank Williams Sr. And this one I don't think anybody would be surprised. I have a lot of Johnny Cash. I think no matter what genre is your preferred genre, most people agree Johnny Cash is just kind of a cool dude. I have some actual vinyl of Johnny too. So I wanted to show that, but I wanted to lead into some other darker country.